a new and different perspective every week on LEGO sets, news, media, and more, you're listening to the BCC Podcast.
Today is Friday, April 27th of 2018, and you're listening to episode 150 of the BCC Podcast. I assume that some of us may be seeing some weird movie called Infinity War. I don't know what's going on with that. But I am Ford, and here with me today is a slightly smaller cast of Malaris.
I just had one of the most miserable experiences with recording to date, I think, but...
Yes, because we're recording an hour later than we should be.
An hour and a half? What? No, yeah, an hour later.
No, exactly an hour. Exactly an hour.
An hour and 4 minutes.
I'm also here with Mace.
Yeah, I happen to have seen that movie that you were talking about earlier.
Ah, you're not going to say anything.
Oh, I refuse to say
Nothing.
one single word about it at all. I saw it.
You're...
And you will all have to see it before you hear me say anything about it. Anything at all.
Your license to freedom of speech has been revoked, Mr.
I revoked
Bond.
it myself. Self-revoke.
Yeah.
Revocation? Revoking? I don't know what the word is. But self-revoked.
Last but not least, I'm here with Orion.
Thanos dumps a ton of gasoline over Groot and kills him.
I thought you were going to say dumps a ton of gas, and I was like, wow, that's not that kind of movie.
Why does he need the gasoline? Why doesn't he just throw fire at him?
Is that a power
It's not
Thanos
it's
has?
not climatic.
What is
No.
is Thanos like an Elon
Okay.
Musk flamethrower or something? What is his power? He can throw fire.
But why would you need to add an accelerant to
Does he
Groot
say,
if
like,
he's already made of wood?
Does Thanos go like flame on and then he turns into Chris Evans and everyone's like, "Whoa, it's Chris Evans."
What a good callback.
No. He pulls the Human Torch from another dimension or whatever.
And he's like, I need your help.
And then he tells him, "Hey, I'm the good guy, and you've never seen me before."
No,
but
he
totally,
pulls
I'm
the
the good
Human
guy. Burn this
Torch
guy.
from the Four
Burn
Stick
this
film.
fool.
No, he pulls the Human Torch
Yes.
and Michael Jackson from different realities, and then they're like, hold up, Human Torch, where's your glove? And then Human Torch puts on a glove, and he's like, apologies, fellas, let's get to work.
There's a dance-off, between Star-Lord and Thanos. You know, it's like Thriller's playing. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Wait,
Thanos
wait,
is about to
wait,
lose, so he calls in Michael Jackson as his backup.
Yeah, so then it's like he burns this girl named Annie, and it's like, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Anakin.
My name is Jeff. No, Thanos exits the portal at Infinity War and his first words are, "My name is Jeff."
Yeah, the second words are, I brought Darth Vader.
And at the very end, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
Speaking of smooth, smooth transitions, baby.
Oh, that was smooth as silk.
Yes, we do have things to talk about on our 150th celebratory podcast.
Congratulations,
Where nobody else
everybody.
Leo
did.
told us he'd be here.
Because Infinity War just decided to happen early because RDJ was like, "Yo, make it happen,"
And then Marvel were like,
thereby ruining our podcast plans. So there was a new creator expert set that was announced this week. It's the roller coaster.
yes it is.
It's just a roller coaster.
I'm on a roller coaster of emotions with this, actually.
That's it. Yeah.
I don't know. It's cool. I don't know. Many
It
figures.
is not bad at all.
I kind of feel the same way. It's like
I like the going to toss my cookies face on one of the minifigures. That's a nice touch. I like how
I think that's on.
the
Okay,
LCD,
here's
like-
the
is he
thing.
just permanently
There's
stuck like that?
there's two minifigs in here. One of them looks like you, Orion.
Oh yeah.
The other looks like
The other one.
um,
LQ, yeah.
like LQ.
Wait, is it the one who?
And LQ is the one with the barking
Does
face.
he just constantly walk around? It's like he got struck with that spell from Harry Potter with the slugs. He's just constantly nauseous.
Yeah.
But his face
what a
can
shame.
spin around to a normal one.
I'm not familiar with Lego. Usually, you guys are like, "Oh man, look at that new piece! Isn't that like that's a cool new piece, isn't it?"
Wait a minute, Mace is also in
That
here.
transparent bit. Did we skip Mace's
Yeah,
intro?
there's the
No,
guy
No,
with
he's
he-
the
talking about in the
hair.
because he
sets.
talked about
The
Infinity
minifig
War,
with my
right?
look too.
Oh,
Of course, his hair is more dark black
Yeah.
than mine. Mine is more of a dark brown.
that's Richard.
God.
I like the seagull. Best minifigure. Is that dull and
Good
dark?
paint job. He's got a good paint job.
I don't know why, but I really like that one worker minifig with the Sigourney Weaver hair.
Mhm.
Aren't there a lot of
I just like that hairpiece. It's
Aren't there
weird.
a lot of people
So-
who are like really excited for this set though?
Oh, I'm sure of it, but
Like
I
remember
guess we're not.
reading somewhere that
those
people
people.
kind of hyped for it or something.
Yes.
Have we
Yeah.
gotten?
So-
I mean, like it is new in concept for Lego.
have
I
they
guess,
not done a roller coaster
especially for the
set really
system
before?
scale.
I don't.
Yeah, it's like something completely fresh, I guess.
Yeah,
but
they've never done it
I
quite
don't know.
like
It's
this.
just kind of.
I think the
eh.
roller coaster pieces themselves are fairly new,
And
and
it being a walking
I don't know-
roller coaster.
do you know if those
Now,
cotton
can we-
candy pieces are like? I
Those
don't.
are
I haven't
beehives.
seen them before, so.
Those are beehive pieces.
Oh, whoa!
They were just introduced this year, I
different
think.
color. Wow. Okay, that's cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
here's a secret stories idea. The cotton candy seller guy, he's taking beehives and he's painting them pink with nail
yeah.
polish.
Also, that's a woman
That's
Oh.
with a new. With
That's a
new
secret story
hairpiece that,
plot twist.
the old man
Yeah.
with a woman all along.
Oh. It just kind of looks
that
like
hairpiece.
Grandpa
Okay.
Draco Malfoy.
Can I just- We're gonna see more of this hairpiece later on in the podcast because it's in like every city set coming out this summer practically. That isn't an Arctic set. It looks terrible.
You think it does?
Which one are you talking about? Old
It
man hair
looks
or the girl
bad.
hair?
I don't know. It's debatable.
The new girl hair.
Oh, you're talking
that
about the
keep
can
on
I
trying
speak to the
push.
manager hair?
You mean the
Yes.
cauliflower hair?
Thank you. I'm not the first one to refer
My
to it that
manager
way.
has that hair, actually.
Can I speak to myself?
Okay.
So now it's like insanity hair. Is that what it
Yes.
is?
His
that makes
manager
sense.
needs to
That makes
stop.
perfect sense.
Needs to talk to herself because she's the manager and she has the need to
Wait.
speak to the manager hair.
Wait, are you saying that
Crazy.
like all Lego minifigures have to have immaculate hair? Like they can't make imperfect hair?
This isn't
hair
imperfect. This
pieces?
is styled.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying
It's
like,
styled awfully.
aren't there like people with
It's an
awful
awful
styles?
style.
Like, can they not be true to reality? I like
Exactly. This is the true to the people in
there's-
reality
there's
who
some
ask
that are
to
true
talk to the
reality.
manager.
There's like the Rose Tico hair that nobody wants, but like it's not.
These people
Are you
exist,
like
and they always
prejudiced
ask to
against
talk to the
speak
manager.
to the manager people?
Yes.
What,
I
are
work
you
in customer
discriminating?
service. Yes, I am.
I am too. You can't just badger these people like they're not actual people. They're people.
No, they're Lego.
I realize that none of what I just said makes sense.
The guy that maybe kind of looks like Ford-ish. in
Also,
set,
like, I'm still not able to get over this, and it's not specific to the set, specific with all minifigures, but it's how they do, like, the dark shaded, like, curve simulation on the minifigure. It just, it looks
Oh,
like they
you
have
mean
two,
for, like, the-
I never thought that actually meant that they were curvy. I just thought it was part of, like, the dress
Oh,
or
you're talking about the
whatever.
grills. Okay. Yeah.
Like I never thought like, oh, it's like a sticker. It's supposed to be like, oh, she has curves. I just thought they were the square shape and they just had like these purple indents or whatever. It just looks so funny.
I don't think I've ever really taken issue with that.
I didn't even know about, like, I didn't really realize it until
Yeah.
a bit ago.
Yeah, I remember that moment when that happened.
Yeah, but I guess like for the set itself, I don't know. It just kind of seems kind of lame.
Oh, well, we can't be friends now. No, I don't know. It looks
mean,
really
it's
cool on
cool.
that white background, but I'm thinking, once I have this in my room and there's like, you know, the clothes pile in the corner and the dingy lights, is it gonna look as good? Probably not.
Nah. Not unless you have any of the
I
other.
mean, like it looks impressive. I'll admit to that. But seeing it in action just kind of makes it feel lame.
I definitely like.
Because, like, it doesn't even, like, when you put it, how do I put this? When you make it go up the first, like, incline, right? It doesn't immediately go down, which is what you come to expect from a roller coaster, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it more of like is it like is it a working thing? Like, does it actively?
Yes.
Okay, so it
Yes.
does. Okay.
Yeah. You can even, like, hook up power functions to it and boost, apparently.
Get some NOS.
That makes it the steep price of $379.
Wait, what?
So,
It's $380.
yeah, pretty much.
What?
Yep.
That's
Basically, the
buy
electronic parts
I could
are-
buy a DSLR camera for that.
Or you could buy this working Lego coaster.
Yep.
That looks pretty barren, and
I just think
it works.
like,
So
yeah.
Hey,
it
that's
does
pretty
work.
good.
All you have to do is crank one of the gears and you're golden.
I can't. Once
I
I
just
realized
think
that
the setup
price-
of the rails is kind of lame. That's all.
Once I realized that price, it's like, okay, I can see why. Because I don't know, it's not too complex. Like, it's not. I don't see where the money is really, because you just have a ton of pillar pieces stacked up on top of each other. Really, it's not that interesting.
Mm-hmm.
it's basically because of the motorization that it costs money. That's pretty much it.
Well, it doesn't even include the motors.
Yeah, but it does have a
Uh.
gear. You can spin it with the gear.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's very impressive. Again, no like complaints about the impressiveness of the set, but it's just kind
If
of.
it was a Marvel movie, I would definitely have more criticisms.
At least that like Sigourney Weaver hairpiece is gonna be widely available.
Yeah,
now.
definitely.
That's the only.
Well,
only other positive thing I can say about
It's
this set.
practically
I
the
would
same
definitely
price
drop a
as
couple
the
hundred for
Ghostbuster
that.
Firehouse, though.
What, is that the 2016 Ghostbuster Firehouse?
Oh
No,
they
so
didn't,
there's
make,
no such
they
thing.
didn't make one for those guys.
Oh, okay.
It is
Just
the
double check.
beautiful full building, multiple stories, entire building, with a place to park
It's
the
not a
Ecto-1.
facade. It's a three-dimensional walled building.
Have you seen it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember it now.
It
Actually,
is
yeah.
one of the best
was an
they've ever
impressive
made.
set.
Unironically, it is one of the most solid builds they've done.
And it's the only other set that Ghostbusters is ever going to get.
Well,
other
it's
than-
kind of all you need
the
unless you
failed-
do a giant stay
and
puft.
other than the one based on that failed movie that nobody likes to talk about anymore.
I mean, all you really need is the Ecto-1 and the Firehouse.
So why don't we move on to, I guess, another set we can do. Why don't we keep in with Creator and go through the Treehouse Treasures set, which to me is a much more interesting set for a significantly lower price. Dead air.
No,
I
I'm
am
looking
shocked.
at it.
I am shocked.
I'm drinking it all in.
But does it turn into a boat?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yes,
It
it
turns
does.
into a boat.
Turns into a boat
Hey, but that's a
thing,
cool
like, they-
boat, though.
and an
Like
island.
they all turn into boats. These sets for some reason.
But this one, the pirate ship,
Apparently.
that's kind of cool.
Or was it planes? I can't
Yeah.
remember.
That's
It was
cool.
boats. It was boats.
And it comes with a teddy bear.
Mhm.
I don't know. This is
It's
kind
some
of just
creepy looking.
unremarkable.
No, I have that map that kid has in his hand. I got it from another set, maybe Indiana Jones. But I have that map.
Actually, that actually reminds me a lot of like the Oriental Express type of map.
I have one from that too, but it's not this one.
Yeah. I got one from somewhere.
You know, the bear kind of reminds me that it would be really interesting if someone did like a Lego Ideas set of like Pooh's house from the 100 Acre Wood. You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
really? You're gonna use that for poo?
My first thought was
No,
do a
no, I
bear
wouldn't use
mech.
that for Pooh. I'm just saying like that reminds me of like I think that would be an interesting set to make because you You have all these wood pieces and like a bear. It just seems very 100-acre woodish.
Yeah, they did that like a million years ago, I think, but they could stand to do it again.
Well, the thing is, they've improved since then.
They've improved a million times since then.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we also have like the Disney Castle, which did justice to the castle and the Disney characters. So I would like to see a new Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah,
I
it's
like-
been over a
I like
decade.
how-
Maybe it's about time.
Can we get a Winnie the Pooh theme with the new Christopher Robin movie
Can we
coming
get
out? with
Lego
Ewan
Ewan McGregor?
Again.
Well, we already have
They could
those.
just use the young Obi-Wan face because he looks like
I
that,
like how
so.
in one of these pictures the kid is like standing on top of the X mark, but it doesn't look like he's found the treasure. It looks like he's like, where do we go to find the treasure? Where's X?
Yeah.
I don't know where I am.
Yeah, look at that expression on his face. So where is it, though?
He's so confident.
Yeah.
And it's
And I like the what's it? The other picture. For some reason, when you see the one where it's kind of showing some of the features of the treehouse portion, they put the tire rope thing over like a puddle or like a small like pond or something like
Yeah.
that. That's very
Yeah, as you can see,
unsafe.
there are rocks in that pond.
I think the mentality
Yeah.
was like a rope swing into like a river, which those are fun, but like
That's still
Or
not safe.
Maybe
No,
it's
those
more
are
like a
perfectly
bridge
safe.
to Terabithia kind of thing, and then the girl
Yeah,
falls
it's
into the
still not
river and
safe. Have you
drowns.
seen that movie or read it?
no.
Or read the book?
What are you talking about? I've done this like in real life.
Have you not read Bridge to Terabithia?
The one Joss Hutcherson wrote? No. I no, I haven't read it.
Have you seen the
I've
movie?
seen like
The
half
Disney-
Of it, but
I saw it
wasn't
so long
impressed.
ago, I don't remember anything except the end.
Oh man,
I don't. But no, like yeah, like swinging into a river on a tire. I've done that like a ton of times. It's like I don't know. It's not
Well-
perfectly safe, but it's fun.
Orion, you must recall you had a deprived childhood, so like danger could be the equivalent to like something completely safe to us.
I like how you use
jumping
us
into
as
rivers
It's
is
like
my-
dangerous to us.
Jumping into rivers is my normal Christmas. Like, you know.
Yeah, you know, in Japan
Donate
they eat
to
KFC for
Well, of
Christmas.
course, jumping off of roofs is also
Yeah.
like
That's cool.
It's more
That's
like
cool.
a
sliding,
normal thing.
sliding off a roof.
Yeah.
Reeling in
Okay,
pain.
how did they get up in the crow's nest without slipping and dying?
Actually, it's a good question.
Don't know.
See, safety hazards all around.
How did they even put that up? They probably like they built it and then they put the roof there and then they were like, oh, now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Where's the door
I
hole?
realize now why I never had a treehouse as a kid. This is
Yeah,
why.
you would have been stuck on
Doesn't
top of
make
a
no
crow's
sense.
nest on top of the roof of your house forever.
Yep. They'd have to like. I'd have to like build a makeshift pulley system so I can
And
get
that's
stuff
why you don't build tree houses.
from the
kids.
ground. I'd have to trap squirrels in the trees and consume them.
Well, why would you just
So I
consume?
can
No,
eat.
Why would you stop at the
So I can
squirrels
survive.
though? Like,
What?
Yeah, why wouldn't you just
That's
like
all we have up here
You
in
see,
New
if
Jersey.
a
No,
cat
why
ever
wouldn't
gets
you
stuck
just,
in the
like-
tree, it'll be a delicacy.
yeah, just put like a
yes.
sign out there that's like free treehouse and like all these kids come up there like fresh meat for months, okay?
Oh, no.
You
that's
see,
not-
you use the
oh.
squirrels, you don't eat them, you train them to steal stuff for you.
You train them to terrorize children. You have like an army of squirrels. You're
Exactly.
like,
And then you
Well,
build
they
a
do that
squirrel
naturally.
mecca out of only squirrels.
Go, my squirrel
No, you're like
army.
the reverse
Wreak havoc
Underminer,
across the
you know?
land.
It's a good idea for your Incredibles 3.
Yeah. They can
Yeah,
just squirrel
like,
girl and play it straight.
Like Elastigirl serves Bob like divorce papers, and then she has to go fight the
Oh
squirrels
no.
or something. That's a good plot. Thank you, Brad Bird.
Man, I can't stand movies like that where it's like it's a family movie,
But
but then
anti-family
they're
movie.
pushing a divorce narrative, and I just don't like that stuff.
It's
I can't
Family
watch
movie is about the family not being existing throughout the entire movie.
Exactly.
I don't know if there are any movies like that where it's like a family movie where like the family doesn't get back together. Like, is there movies like that? I think I've seen a few, but I can't remember what they are.
Try the
Hallmark.
new Lost in
Try the
Space.
Santa Claus.
But that's a conversation for another time. We need to be moving on to the next segment.
Okay.
I'll see me on the
in
next
which we're going to be talking about more, not creator sets. We're going to be talking about city sets, like the Arctic sets, the new People Pack.
You gotta get an 8-ball on.
And was there another one? There, you're right. There's a hospital, which to me is much more interesting than anything else. So stick around.
Want to join in on the discussion? Join the BCC Crew Discord server. Link is in the description below.